In this video, we'll demonstrate how to set up your Starlink kit. Your kit includes everything you need to connect to the internet. This includes your Starlink, base, 75-foot Starlink cable, 6-foot power cable, and Wi-Fi router. The Starlink base is designed for ground-level installation, or to support a quick start setup to test your internet connection. Many customers find that a permanent or elevated mount provides the best installation and service. Additional mounts and accessories are available on the Starlink shop once your Starlink is ready to ship. To optimize your internet connection, your Starlink requires a clear view of the sky free from obstructions. Here's an example of a bad location. These trees are hiding the Starlink's field of view. Here's a clear section. Notice there are no obstructions. Obstructions are objects that fall within your Starlink's view of the satellites and will cause interruptions in service. To get started, download the Starlink app to customize your network. The first step in setting up your Starlink is to determine the best location. You can do this by checking for obstructions using the app's built-in tool. Follow the instructions on the app to find an ideal location. Once you've picked a location, hold your phone at the same height and position of the Starlink. While scanning the sky, you will see the area that needs to be clear based on your region. Picking a location clear of obstructions will help optimize your connection. Once you've discovered the optimal location for your Starlink, following the instructions on the app, connect the correct end of the Starlink cable into the mast. Once connected, position the Starlink in the base. When connecting your cable, do so in a dry environment and confirm that your connector is free of debris and isn't damaged. The bottom of the cable housing should be flush with the mounting line on the dish. Be careful not to force the connector to avoid damage if it's misaligned. It should easily mate. To power up both the Starlink and the router, connect the power cable into the larger rectangular port and the Starlink cable into the smaller circular port on the Starlink router. The white LED at the base of the router means that the router has power. Starlink, when connected to power, will initially articulate upwards into sky search mode. This means that the Starlink is searching the sky for a connection and may take up to 15 minutes. While Starlink searches for a connection, this is a good opportunity to set up your network. Follow the directions on your app to customize your Starlink. When Starlink finds a connection, you'll see it tilt into its final position. It'll face north if it's in the northern hemisphere and south if it's in the southern hemisphere. After setting up your network, you can use the app to check the status of your connection, view statistics, and visit support.